For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And an inspired rendition of our national anthem. Really getting warmed up here, just moments away. We'll be back right after this. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan.
Thanks very much. Nikola Jokić loves to pass. He said an assist makes two people happy instead of just one. So it's as simple as that. And that simplicity and creative joy is part of what makes the big man tick. Jokić said, "It helps me having fun out there. It's a different way to approach the game." And that makes him one of a kind in this league, Kevin.
Sure is. Thanks, DA. And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Wednesday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Miami Heat. Then on Friday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. DeJuan Wright is out there with Ball. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Jokić in at the center. And for the Mavericks, we've got Conley. Hayward out there with Porzingis. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Jokić kicks the ball. And there's the pass to Wright. Back to Ball. Latrey. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. This is their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way.
You know, Ball loves to get into the open court where he has space and can make decisions on the fly.
Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Right against Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. It's on Luka Doncic.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Greg, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year when you know you're on a championship contending team?
You know, some of that I think depends on the leadership you have in your locker room. Certain guys just keep everybody engaged and motivated. And you know what? You've got to break the season down into chapters to help yourself with the motivation, because sometimes that season can be so long and it's hard to stay focused in the present when you start thinking.
Here's Ball. Isaac trying to break free. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
The D has to push Ball out of there. He's superb at capitalizing from this area.
And Hayward gets it to go.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Ball with a wide open look. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Dallas, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Stolen by Ball. Isaac with the ball. Conley picks him up, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Ball against Conley. Here's Jokić. The Mavericks pull it in. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they've got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
The Jazz again can't hit it.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Doncic with the bucket.
And this is why you gave Hayward big money, not just a score in this offense.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Out to the right wing. Near the three-point line, it's Love. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Here's Doncic. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Monte Morris is checked in for Utah. Dallas shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
At the elbow, Jokić. Basket good.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Here's Doncic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A fearless competitor. When Doncic is driving inside, he just embraces the contact on the way up.
Look for Utah. Trey Lyles checked in for Love. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Tyler Hero in for Wright. Here's Hero. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
The athleticism plus the mobility. Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside.
Hayward passes to Doncic. He dishes it to Valanciunas. That one, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Jokić on top, guarded by Porzingis. Back to Jokić. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Creative at finding ways to just cut inside there. Doncic, a guy you must keep your eyes on.
Morris outside. Inside, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Luka Doncic.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Gordon Hayward has filled out that frame and a powerful finish through contact.
And the mission changes. Marjanovic is checked in, and Robin Lopez is subbed in for Porzingis. Kevon Looney is checked in for Utah. Hero passes to Morris. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Count that one.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Hero. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Morris, no good.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Satoransky's checked in for Luka Doncic. 1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. Morris, no good.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Prince, the pass to Lopez. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Utah called for the foul.
And Lopez doing whatever he can to get himself to the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, you just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Here's Morris, and he uses the glass on the layup. Morris has got his second bucket of the night.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
And that one good from Clarkson.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. See the stat sheet here for Luka Doncic.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Marjanovic finds Clarkson. And it's denied. Morris against Satoransky. Morris, no good. Mavericks leading by 11. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
He lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Clarkson on the wing, covered by Morris. Clarkson dishes to Lopez. Comes up empty down low.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
The putback. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Marjanovic. Here's Lyles. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Ball, the pass to Lyles. Another miss by Utah. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we've got more NBA. And we caught up before the game with Nikola Jokić, who had a few thoughts about how to help.
Selfless. I mean, you need to took your pride, you took your ego out. Just.
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Mavericks, Jordan Clarkson is out there with Thomas Satoransky. And there's Robin Lopez. And it's Taurean Prince. And it's Marjanovic in at the 5 down low.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Love outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lonzo Ball has steadily improved his three-point shooting. He had to rework his form, moving his windup over to the right side of his body. He said, now my shot is more consistent. We just take it step by step. And I'm going to keep working, and hopefully the percentages will keep going up. Guys?
I think we've all enjoyed watching his improvement. David, thank you for that.
He can beat you at the three-point line, and Taurean Prince can beat you at the rim. Get him the ball in transition.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Right inside. Satoransky covering. A wide open look for Love. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Those eras, these are the kinds of things that break momentum.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. On the wing, Doncic. Rebounded by the Jazz. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Passes it to Love. Here's Ball. No good on the shot. Nice D from Doncic. Conley kicks to Porzingis. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Right against Doncic. And it's right missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Utah calls timeout. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution, and you saw the results.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Jokić finds Isaac. The Jazz, another miss.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Right, left side. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. The Jazz making a switch here. Hiles checked in. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Porzingis against Wyatt. Just 5 to shoot. Right. That's a two-pointer. A shot missing. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
What I love about Conley, he always gives this team exactly what it needs. This time, finishing in transition.
Stolen by Michael Conley. Here's Osman. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Mavericks have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And he makes the first. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Isaac. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here is Morris. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. With the teardrop and the rejection by Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Shot clock at 6. Morris passes to Jokić. Misses from close range.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Morris against Conley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Jazz have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Conley, the pass to Valanciunas, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. Utah's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4.
And such a great all-around player for over a decade now. Conley is one of the class acts in our league.
He is, GA, one of the best floor leaders we have. He's completely unselfish. Also, 3-time NBA Sportsmanship Award winner. And in 2019 was named NBA Teammate of the Year.
And Wright kicks to Lyles. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. Utah called for the foul. For Dallas, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Mike Scott's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Gordon Hayward comes in for Jetty Osman. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Doncic. And Satoransky subbed in for Mike Conley. And another shot, and Hayward with the block. 1:14 left in the first half. Korver, no luck.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Jokić with the bucket.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
And with that height, he can get a clean look on any shot at any time.
Here's Hayward. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Jokić. Mavericks with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hayward goes in.
Length and speed of Hayward is incredibly hard to defend. He loves to ram it through the rim.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Morris outside. Pass to Hero. And the layup's good off the glass.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Morris against Satoransky. Left side, Porzingis. Outside Korver. 3-pointer, Hayward. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Dallas, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Quinn Snyder. Coach, what adjustments are you going to do in the second half?
You just got to keep playing, keep taking the shots, and that's not the issue as much as us not executing on offense. When we don't score, sometimes our defense lags as well.
Everybody wants to see the ball go in the basket first, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He ended up with 15 points, 2 assists, and 4 rebounds. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
And Shaq, how do you think the Jazz were playing?
They didn't show enough toughness in the paint on D. You're getting dominated in the post. The sets are bad to them. You always want to win that physical battle in the area. Otherwise, you wind up with a score like this. I don't believe I'm watching this.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Luka Doncic been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. They've got Jonathan Isaac, Lonzo Ball out there with Wright. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Jokić in at the center.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Hayward can't hit.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
They get it back.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions. A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Ball, the pass to Jokić. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Isaac with the steal. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Isaac. Ball's got 6.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
Scott can't get it to go.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Wright dishes the ball. Here's the teardrop, and there's the nice layup by Love.
Something that Love's added to his game, the little floater over the top.
On the wing, Korver, guarded by Wright. Korver kicks to Hayward. Dallas again missing.
Uncontested look, can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Right from outside. The pass to Jokić from deep. Hands it from downtown. 9 points in the game so far.
Great job scanning the floor by Kevin Love, using his vision to find the open man.
Satoransky, the pass to Korver. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so it's Jokić with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokić is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokić, arguably the most skilled of them all.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that.
You don't need to get all the way to the rim if you have the floater game. Ball showing the versatility.
The drive by Doncic and the rejection by Love. Isaac against Clarkson. Ball from long range. A three-pointer is right on target. Ball's got 11 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Down low, here's Valanciunas. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his third assist on the night. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Here's Wright. Love trying to break loose. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The first one falls.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Anderson, he's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Hero comes in for Wright, and Monte Morris subbed in for Ball. To the paint. Here's Lyles, and the dunk by Lyles.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Clarkson dishes to Lopez. Back to Clarkson. Dallas moving the ball around. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's not going to go for him. It's his 6th miss. He's 5 for 11. Morris with the ball. Now Valanciunas defending. Morris with the bucket. He's got 8.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
Here's Hero. Good on the shot. Hero's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You just never know what Doncic is going to do. I mean, which is one of the reasons he gets the defense to foul it.
Kevon Looney is checked in for Utah. And the second free throw, good. Morris with the ball. 8 points for him. Passes it to Looney. 1:57 left in the third quarter. Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Jazz trail by 21. 1:27 left to play in the third. Hero. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Taurean Prince.
You can easily understand on that play why many are excited by Tyler Hero. The kid's potential is impressive.
Mavericks leading by 19 points. Dallas calls timeout. Clarkson finds Valanciunas. Can't hit from in close. Jazz trail by 19. Here's Hero. Sweet little floater. Hero's got 12 points in the game.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
The Jazz making a switch here. Jokić is checked in. Utah has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Morris outside with the floater, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
50 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Doncic. That shot misses, so Utah will take it the other way. Pass to Hero. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
This calls timeout.
And watching Kyle Anderson, Greg Popovich stated he's not what you'd call a typical NBA athlete.
HEA, hint the nickname Slow-Mo because he plays at a deliberate pace. He has tremendous skills, a high basketball IQ. He has improved defensively. He's a jack of all trades.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Osman comes in for Taurean Prince, and Satoransky subbed in for Doncic. Pass to Jokić over Valanciunas, and again it's Utah.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
First one falls for him. Valanciunas hits them both. Morris outside. The pass to Jokić. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Satoransky. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Dallas leading by 17. Here's Osman. To the middle. Here's Clarkson. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Morris into the lane.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Tries again. Valanciunas. And it's sent back by Jokić. 5 on the clock. Clarkson kicks to Osman. Back to Clarkson. Dallas moving it around. The shot, Ransky, no good. Jazz trail by 17. From the arc. Rebounded by Valanciunas. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. And Lopez throws it down.
When Lopez gets in that close, it's tough to stop him from slamming it home.
Morris outside. Fade away. And Jokić gets it to go. The assist by Morris. Morris has got his 7th assist here tonight. Mavericks leading by 17. Passes to Valanciunas. Utah with the rebound. And now Utah, fast break. Isaac with the ball. Clarkson on the wing. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Shot's good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got 4 this quarter.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
DeLon Wright, he's checked in for the Jazz. All comes in for Morris. Love outside. The Jazz with another miss. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They have a 19-point lead, and they're able to recover. Porzingis passes to Hayward. Off target with his 3.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Outside, Ball. He feeds it to Love. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
There's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Mavericks leading by 17. And the Mavericks call time here. Bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. The drive by Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old kick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Jokić, no good. Dallas has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Jokić, and Jokić throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And the Jazz call time here. Well, you hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed, or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis.
Yep.
You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you are involved in more facets of the game.
And the Mavericks call time here. Here's Conley. Here's Porzingis. Out to Conley. Against Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Hayward. And it's Jokić with the rebound. Jokić has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And it goes down 2 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Jazz trailed by 19. Jokić kicks the ball. Dishes it to Love. Mavericks with the rebound. Porzingis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Right, the pass to Jokić. Good on the bucket.
A lost art in this game. Terrific bounce pass.
Mavericks leading by 19 points. To the inside. Hayward. It doesn't go for him. The Jazz go the other way with it. Ball from long range. Offensive rebound. The kick out to right. Clock at 6. And the shot goes down. Dallas has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Conley gets the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Here's Jokić. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Jokić has got 13 points here in the second half alone. And the Mavericks call time here. They're up by 17. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Mavericks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Luka Doncic.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
And the shot goes in.
And always seemingly under control is Isaac. Even when he gets roughed up, he just manages to complete the play.
Prince against Love. Here's Scott. Here's Prince. And that time, also a missed shot. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Jokić trying to free himself up. Kept alive. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Osman. He's covered by Bazemore. Scott. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jonathan Isaac. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
Now, here is Morris. Missed.
A pretty versatile defender. Satoransky shows good size and sneaky athleticism.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Here with Luka. You got the W, so what did you think about your performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that is very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win, and we got to keep going like that.
Hey, man, thanks for your time. I really appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.